All right. To hell with the start screen. Fuck it. Or do it live. Happy Saturday. What a joyous Saturday it is. You delicious, lovely humans. DJ Rusty Russ, welcome. Demi, I have missed your face for far too long, my friend. Congratulations on getting your own shop open, dude. You fucking earned it. You deserve that shit. Chris, always a pleasure. Psycho Exodus, thank you so much for the follow. It is a crazy start to this stream here. You guys are absolutely wonderful. I appreciate it so much. I'm still in the middle of my typical shameless self-promotion here, so y'all bear with me just a moment. You're going to hear some clickety-clack from the keyboard, and we're going to get into all kinds of fun stuff tonight. It's going to be an awesome time.
It's definitely going to die during the stream, by the way.
You're breaking my heart, all right? You're breaking my fucking heart.
You have a gamer, so...
PS4 COD controller fix worked out. Did I fix the controller for you?
She said factory.
If I did, that's excellent. I'm glad to hear it worked out, buddy. If I didn't, that's still excellent. I'm glad to hear the controller got fixed. I've literally been slammed with repairs. My phone has been off the hook nonstop.
I can confirm. You got like he said yeah.
Oh, excellent. Okay. Hell yeah, dude. I'm glad it worked out for you. All right. I am still mid self-promotion here. You guys caught me off guard. Not really. I shouldn't say that you caught me off guard. I'm just still, I didn't want to sit with the start screen. Not on such a joyous occasion with the release of the Switch 2. Happiest of Saturdays, Kate.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's right. Yes, you mailed me in the part. Oh, yeah, I hadn't heard back from you. Awesome. I'm glad the TMR sticks worked out. I am actually in the process of... Oh, I got both Chris's? What a day. What a joyous day to be blessed with two Chris's in a single stream. Blessings. Yeah, I'm actually ordering a bunch of the TMR sticks from one of my suppliers. So I'm going to have those available to start doing the upgrades on the DualSense and a few others, just because, I mean, why not do it? It kills the stick drift issue forever.
For real?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I need one for in here until I play good.
Oh, I got to fix that one, but that one's going with that console over there. Yeah, let's get donated.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of, all right, I'm just about done with my self-promotion here. Just bear with me.
Oh, I forgot. Or would I keep forgetting?
Look at all you lovely humans. Look at all these lovely people coming to hang out on a Saturday. Oh, making my face so happy.
Keep forgetting to bring over here.
Huh?
My Xbox.
What's wrong with your Xbox?
The cleaning.
Oh, yeah, we got to do that.
Because that thing has not been cleaned since Daryl bought it.
It better not be fucking roaches or I'm charging your ass.
Or what you want to do? I don't know.
I'm fucking charging you.
You gotta try to be the
$50 fucking pest fee.
He's not taking that Christmas money.
You're goddamn right. All right. I believe, nope, I got one last thing to do. One last thing. And then I'm going to hang out with you guys. We're going to give it some time to let some folks get in here. All right. First of all, we staying hydrated here in 2025. We got the... Oh, thanks so much, dude. I appreciate that. The double follow, what a guy. Look at this guy, showing the big support after we fixed his lovely controller, which was an awesome controller, by the way. That thing was beautiful.
COD controller?
Yeah.
Like the Black Ops 3 COD bundle controller?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a gorgeous controller, man.
Oh, yeah, DualSense?
No, I think it was a PS4, yeah.
So yeah, Black Ops 3 Call of Duty, yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely gorgeous.
Good condition too?
Oh, mint. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous.
That was like the one console. I'm like, if I wanted a PS4, I'd want that console. I'm out of this.
Oh yeah, no worries, man. Absolutely. You know how to get in touch with me. We'll make it happen.
This is a Tupac.
That box that had hand me that, please. So, before we get started, I'm going to share the lovely adventures of purchasing on eBay. Now, I know some of you are already familiar with purchasing on eBay.
eBay special.
However, I've had to purchase a replacement PS5 disc drive because I had to steal the one out of my working PS5 back there to put into a customer's console because he needed it quickly and couldn't wait. So it's been sitting there for almost a month with no disc drive, and I finally went on and I purchased an open box disc drive. Okay? Open box. I think everybody here knows what open box means. It means it's never been used, the box was open to take pictures, and it's in excellent condition, right? This is everybody understands that this is the exact fucking definition of an open box. Okay? My box came. Before we get started on anything else, while we're still waiting for people to get in here, let me show you this shit.
He was very upset.
I'm still upset.
He was very upset when he got this. I walked out into the kitchen. He was very upset.
All right, let me show you this shit. So, you can see, get some extra light. Oh no, the light kind of kills it a little bit. But you can see there is scrape damage. Ace, good to see you, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Always a pleasure. So you can see, this is supposed to be open box, by the way. There is scrape damage. I can't tell if it's scrape damage or liquid metal, but it looks like scrape damage. So you got scrape damage here, scrape damage here, scrape damage here, scrape all along here. The mounting pins, this one I had to bend back manually, but this one you can see is still bent inwards. Like they just bent the whole assembly. There we go. You can kind of see it a little better now. They just bent the whole assembly backwards. And I don't know if it's going to... Yeah, you can kind of see it coming across here. There's freaking nicotine stains across the entire side of this thing.
How do you even get nicotine stain on a hard drive?
Like, you can see it really right there, especially. This was open box, okay? And you can see more scraping along the side right here. All this right here. Now, luckily, the company that I purchased it from, they are sending me a replacement. So, at least I will have a replacement that should be the ET. Good to see you, my friend. Always a pleasure.
ET?
Hopefully, I'll have a replacement that will actually be the condition that I ordered the part in. And, of course, I'll send this back. And, at least the company is working with me. But, eBay specials, man. You gotta love an eBay special.
What's the worst eBay special you got? That you've ever gotten?
The cracked APU. The cracked APU is probably the worst. That was a full eBay special.
Like,
someone put a bad power supply in a board that had a cracked APU, so I replaced the power supply, chased around a short that I couldn't find, and then turns out there was a crack right in the bottom left-hand corner of the APU.
Right.
So, eBay specials, baby. Gotta love them.
I'm still mad at you, Kate. You still owe me my cookies.
All right. So, you'll notice in the title that we will indeed be unboxing and fully tearing down from a repairability perspective the brand new Switch 2. All right. That is absolutely happening this evening. However, as you'll see in the title, I have to edge you guys just a little bit. Just a little bit. Because I had a customer come in that needs a repair done. So, we're going to knock out the repair first. We'll get that out of the way. And then we are going to violate the fuck out of the warranty on that thing. We're going to bust open the box. It's going to be complete violation of this new console. I'm so very excited to get this thing torn down. And I know Tiny Technician and my other son are very excited to play the hell out of it tomorrow once I put it back together, assuming I do it right and I just blow $550.
I would not. I would laugh at you so hard. Just like, oh, there goes $500 down the drain. Let's see what we gotta fix, guys.
All right, so what we have is a Nintendo Switch. So we are staying with the Switch theme at the very least. This one came in for, guess what? A charging issue. I don't know what Jerry Rig did. I haven't seen. I looked at literally one video of just how to do a basic teardown on it to make sure I at least had some kind of idea going in, and this way I don't waste $550. But from a repairability perspective, it looks relatively okay. But we're still, I'm going into it somewhat blind in as much that I have not taken it apart myself. So let's have ourselves a look-see at why this Switch might possibly have charging issues. We'll just focus this in a little bit, and oh my god.
Oh, that thing looks mutilated.
Oh, Jesus.
It's not even centered. It's decentered. Looks like there's a bug in it.
No, those are the pins.
What?
Those are the charging pins.
That looks like a bug. It looks like a roach antenna got in there.
Nope. Those are the charging pins, so you can see.
Whose child mutilated this pole?
I don't know. I really don't know. But it's not charging. I'm assuming that's probably the reason why. But that is a lot of shorted wires together, which means we may have an M92 issue as well. I did let the customer know about that. But there's no way to know for sure until we get that port out and do some testing. So that's what we is going to do.
That's what we's going to do?
Yes, and we're going to try and make this as quick as possible here because I know what everybody really came to see. But we do have to take care of the customers first. Customers always come first. So you get a little repair content as well as the teardown stuff. So here we go. Which one of these is which? This is Phillips. That's what I need. All right, so we can get a little repair content, a little teardown content. It's gonna be great.
Wrestling.
No, what?
Nothing.
Okay.
Instead of looking at Diddy content.
Yeah, exactly. Who put the spaghetti noodles in the fucking charging ports?
Put the muffins in the freezer.
All right, there we go. And all right. So I appreciate everybody coming and hanging out. And we are going to have so much fun with this Switch 2 breakdown. Machina! Hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome, you lovely humans. This has been taken apart before because it's missing a screw. I didn't take that screw out.
I didn't take that screw out.
There's also an SD card in here. We're going to have to remove that. And I will need to make sure to remember to put it back in. Alright, there we go. Alright, just trying to keep those somewhat of an order. Let's grab our Y-tip. So for those of you just joining, we are still doing the Switch 2 unboxing and full teardown. But I had a customer come through and got to make that money to help pay for things like the Switch 2. So we are going to take care of the customer first and then move on to the Switch 2. I assure you, we are still doing it. It is absolutely happening. Alright, and with that, let's pop this off. Yep, that came off way too easily.
Except that came off way too easily.
Swap back over to our Phillips head. Take out this SD reader. Pop that out. Pop. Welcome everybody who's just joining. It is lovely to see your faces, even though I cannot see your beautiful faces. The title is not clickbait. We are working on a Nintendo Switch 2. We are going to take it apart. We're going to unbox it. We're going to fully tear it down, all the way down to the motherboard, check out some differences, see if we can identify some of the components on the board as far as a repairability perspective goes. But we got to take care of the Switch first. There we go.
Diddy in the house. I'm gonna make one of my accounts Diddy and follow you.
Don't you fucking dare.
Just so you have to say, Diddy, thank you for the follow.
I'm not saying a damn thing.
I'm gonna do it when I'm not here too, so you're gonna think it's a random
I
person.
swear. Well, now I'm ready for it.
Okay, we'll make it a different
I
person.
know you will.
I will make up the most random name I can find. So you have to say it. And if you don't, I'm gonna be very upset.
Well, Ace, I have not. And to me, because all of you are hidden behind your lovely computer screens, you're all beautiful faces. And even in person, I would bet that at least 87% of you are probably above beautiful faces, and the other 13% are modest at best.
Modest at best.
All right, and here we are. Let's continue our teardown here. Take up our heatsink. Go. I'm going to do my best to try and keep this foam intact, but I never have much luck with that. Unfortunately, it is just not very kind to me most days. All right, here we are. Yeah, that's about as close as I get usually. All right, well, I got a fair amount of it. Not too bad, not too bad. All right, so I should. Just trying to remember, I learned a couple of shortcuts about these boards.
Did you?
I did indeed. There is a thermal pad where there should not be.
So there's a thermal pad.
There's a thermal pad over this BQ chip over here.
Save you some.
Oh, I know. And I try to keep things as factory as possible when I'm working on customers' consoles. So, I mean, I understand it's not a huge deal, but it's just a me thing. Go. Speaker ribbon cables out. Go. Go ahead and pop this battery out. Get that done right away. Okay. Now I have some fun work to do.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Croupier, nice to see you, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Go. Slide this cable right out. And I don't think I actually have to remove this whole thing. I think I should be able to keep that whole thing intact, which makes me happy. The less I have to take off this board, the better. That off. Take that off. Get these little ribbon cables off. This is not clickbait, those of you who are just joining. We have a switch that we have to repair, a regular switch, and then we are moving on to the switch to teardown. It is coming. I assure you, it's going to be fine. It's going to be a good time.
Or is it?
Let's go ahead and take this fan out. Oh, I do have to remove this to get that fan screw out. Ah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, right. Fair enough. We are. All right. Here we go. The game reader off to the side. Take out this little baby ribbon cable right here. I always call these baby ribbon cables, but some of these motherfuckers are long. Alright. Big ass fan screws. Alright, and fan is out. There we go. Uber, welcome, my friend.
Uber.
Welcome, welcome. Lovely to see your face, even though I technically cannot see your face. Look at all you lovely humans coming and spending a Saturday evening with me. What a joy. All right. We are just about done. We are still doing the Switch 2. Yes, I see that there's more people coming in. We are still doing the Switch 2. I just have to get this switch done first. Customers always come first. Business first, pleasure second.
That's what she said.
Go. All right, I do believe that's all the ribbon cables out. So now we're just going to take the screws out of the board. Oh yeah. No, we've seen Lee's face. And it is always welcome here.
Or is it?
All right. Two charge port screws. I've gotten a lot better at taking these things apart, boy, I'll tell you. I still hate working on them, to be very clear. But I've at least gotten better at it. There we go. Okay, let's move this out of the way. All right, so for those of you, Sunday morning, even better. All right, so for those of you that were not here earlier, this is why we are working on this particular switch. So customer's complaint is it doesn't charge. I wonder why. That thing ain't charging worth a goddamn. Somebody done spilt in all the pasta and roach legs. But just to be clear, all joking aside, those are actually, for those of you that are joining and unfamiliar with repair, that little pile of gold down here at the bottom. Let's see if I can get it a little more clear here. That all right there are the pins that are supposed to be on this tongue right here to line it up on the board to send the voltage and signal through and all that kind of stuff. So that's why it's not charging. So we are going to take this off. I would assume, just based on the usual stuff, that we probably have the fuse short, and that cap is probably short as well. We will double check just to be sure. Oh, there we go. All right, so welcome to all the new viewers. I see you guys coming in. Don't worry, we are working on the Switch too. I appreciate everybody hanging out. We just got to fix this original Switch first.
And a boring Switch.
All right, so I'm in continuity mode, and I'm assuming we're going to have a short on this cap. Yep, that cap is 4 short, and so is that fuse. Okay. Now, again, that's to be expected because those pins are 10 kinds of crossed up. It looks like somebody left the spaghetti in the pot too long, and the noodles all clumped together. So we must remove the pasta. I don't like all these pasta allegories right now, all right? Also, that's not supposed to be there, in case you didn't know. There's not supposed to be a thermal pad on the BQ chip right there. Don't know why that's there, but I'm going to leave it right where it is. Okay. So, what we've got to do oh yeah, somebody's for sure worked on this. I didn't even see this before. Where are we? Yeah, you can kind of see it there. There we go. Yeah. Somebody left markings. All right, so first things first, we get my counterweight. All right, so we're going to put a little leaded flux from the factory unleaded. This does look factory, which is positive. Just going to mix in some leaded. Get this process going. Where the hell is my solder? Where's my spool of solder? There it is. Never mind. I got it. All right. Solder was lost. All right. So I'm going to come in here. Give that a second to heat all the way through to the other side. All right, there we go. That'll just make it easier and quicker when we have to take it off. And then I'm going to flip this over. And we're going to come in and drop a little on these pins right here. Booter! Welcome, my friend. Oh, really? Okay, interesting. I have not come across any of the Sharpie marks from factory, nor the thermal pad for the BQ chip. Interesting to learn. There we go. Booter dropping the freaking knowledge on a lovely Saturday evening over here. All right. Just gonna spread a little bit of this leftover solder on these pins down here. So it's gonna lift up nice and easy for us. All right, so I'm gonna come in with my hot air at 420 degrees, airflow, and we can bump it up to 70%. All right, and we are going to take this port off. Right here. There we go. And that will drop itself into the receptacle. All right, there we go. Pads all look pretty okay. And because it's all factory, I'm not going to soak up all the other solder in there. We're going to reuse that. I will add a little bit of leaded to it, as we are wont to do. Oh, while I'm doing this, if you guys have not seen it yet, if any of you are fans of Souls games, if you have not seen the trailer for the new Mortal Shell 2, I would, after this video, don't do it right now, but I would absolutely go check that out because I am super stoked for the Mortal Shell 2 release. That thing is going to be awesome.
Can't wait for Day Part 2 to come out.
Ashley, welcome. Welcome, welcome.
I had that one too. So,
Mortal Shell was a lot of fun. The trailer for 2 looks incredible, man. They really upped their game with Mortal Shell 2. I'm really excited. Almost as excited. Oh yeah, no, check out the trailer for sure. Not right now. After we're done with everything. But yeah, go check out the trailer, man. It is baller. That thing looks amazing. And I was excited for the Dust Bloods that's going to be released in 2026 for Switch 2 exclusive, but I'm not huge into MMO Battle Royale style stuff, so not going to be as fun for me.
I know who will be fun for you. Your child.
You don't like Souls games.
Who don't like Souls games?
You don't like Souls games.
I played 2. Played 2 of them. I probably only played 2 and I didn't get through it all. It was too much work.
Yeah, I know. It's a nightmare. That's why I enjoyed it. I love a challenge.
You know, if I'm not fighting, I ain't doing it. I'm playing something. I ain't fighting, I ain't doing it.
All right. Got ourselves a new charging port. Just going to.
You know, I beat all of Mars and you just still have 4 less than an hour.
Did you know?
I bought it for like $13. And I was like, oh, gotta beat it in one night.
Gonna tin up this new port here. And before we put the port on, we will go back with the multimeter and just make sure that the capacitor and the fuse are no longer short. It's all right. We'll fix that bridge in a moment. There we go. All nice and tinned up. And beautiful. Look at that. Look at that lovely solder work.
It's a wobble.
It's a wobble. It's a wobble.
Go. Uh-oh. Damn it. Every time. I really got to get a different cable for this microscope. Sorry, guys. Hang on. If I touch this cable at all on the microscope, it just completely has a conniption fit and shuts down.
Power cable.
Yeah, I guess. Okay. There we go.
See.
Type C.
Choose that really short one for me.
That doesn't help me any. All right, so let's go back in continuity mode. This drive not working. Found a blown clap on the daughter board between the connector. Really? I've worked on quite a few disk drives. I have never come across any blown components on the daughter board before. So that's interesting. Between the 2 connectors and a blown fuse. Wow. Were you able to replace the fuse in the cap and get it back working again? All right, and let's just check ourselves here. That's good, perfect. And no short on the fuse either. Golden. Absolutely beautiful. All right, so this doesn't mean anything necessarily, to be 100% clear. But it's a good sign, at least. It's a good start. All right, so coming back at the board, again, 420 degrees, 70% airflow. Hang on. I don't like that piece of fuzz right there. That's bothering me. We're going to get that off of here. There we go. No fuzz. Oh, very nice. That's awesome. Well, that's good. Now I know something else to look for if I ever run into that problem. All right. No. Not like this. No, God damn it. That's all right. I was trying to do it a stupid way. That's my bad. That's on me. All right, let's get the heat back in here. And there we go. All right, and then just a quick reflow. Help the pins on there connect real good. All right, and there we go. That's an absolutely beautiful port job. We will double check our connections, of course. Just give that a second to cool down. And of course, tidy up a little bit while the board is still nice and warm. All right, perfect. So we're going to give that board a second to cool down. Thank you, Chris. Much obliged. Always a pleasure. All right. Now, I'm really hoping that M92 is not shot, but knowing how the switches are, M92 could well be shot. You got that 15-volt charger over there?
Big one.
Yeah, the big one. Yeah, grab me that thing, please. Oh, wait, actually, never mind. Is this lightning? No, this is... Yeah, grab me the big one, please.
Okay.
Oh. Thank you kindly. All right, make sure we have an appropriate charger so we can get an accurate reading. There we go. Okay. All right. So now that the port is, well, I say the port is secure, but we didn't look at the pins at all. Let's make sure we do that. Otherwise, I'll be shooting myself in the foot later. Good. 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 Oh, no, don't worry about it. Trust me, I use this thing as a counterweight for literally everything. I've never bent a board. Well, that one's loose. Okay. Good. And that one's loose. So this one and this one are a little bit loose and need to be tidied up. So that's fine. We will break out our small tip. All right, so just come in here with a tiny bit of flux. Just enough to get some extra solder on those pins right there. All right, there we go. Ah, it's hot. Roy's Plumbing and Pool Cleaning. You goddamn right. All right, and are we good now? Seems better. That one's still loose. All right, no problem. Let's come back in here and give it a little touch up. All right. And are we better now? There we are. There we go. Much better. Just double check this one. No, that one's loose as well. Okay. Good thing I double checked. It looked like it might have been, but I wasn't 100% sure. Oh, hell yeah. That sounds excellent. Always love a nice vacation, even if I'm still working. Okay, there we go. All right, so now we're all back in place. All right, and I'm going to come in with a little alcohol.
Alcohol.
And my toothbrush. Where to put that toothbrush? There it is. There we go. Looking beautiful. All right, and I am going to just double check around M92 for some shorts real quick, just to make sure I don't see anything blatantly obvious that I will have to address in a moment anyway. So let's go to our lovely M92. All right, grab my multimeter again. All right, and we're back in continuity mode. Okay, should check some of these caps around here. Okay, the caps all seem good. Maybe I spoke too soon. Nope, that's just ground. Okay. Well, no obvious shorts around M92. Okay. All right, let's hook the battery up to it real quick, and let's see what it charges at. All right. Again, I'm just putting the battery back attached here. Just gonna put it on charge, get some charge into it, make sure it's not fucking 0 amps, and then we'll go from there. Let's grab our handy dandy amp meter. Right. And let's see what we get. All right. We are getting 15 volts at 0.09 milliamps, which I think is actually normal with just having the battery plugged in. I think the rest of the stuff has to be plugged in as well to get a regular charging amperage from what I've seen. Just going to take it out real quick. And we're going to flip the plug over to the other side, make sure we're getting the same reading on both sides. Yeah. Yep. Same reading on both sides. Okay. Question is, oh, it's not plugged in. We won't see anything. Okay. Yeah, I'm almost positive that is normal when it's just the battery that's connected. And I'm also pretty sure the battery is completely dead, based on what the customer told me. All right, let's get this thing put back together. Ammeter should reboot if the unit is booted. Well, again, it's not. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah. I've never had that with this amp meter, and I have had working consoles with that particular amp draw before. So I'm not ready to call it not fixed just yet. I'm not ready to blame M92 just yet. So I do want to get at least most of the stuff put back in and see what happens. But again, you saw, well, those of you that were here saw all those cross-connected pins. If they put the charging cord on there and tried to charge it, it's entirely possible that M92 is blown. But I do want to put these ribbon cables back in there and just try it with just the port. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this battery is stone cold dead, because I think what the customer told me was that they played it until they couldn't anymore, and then tried to charge it and realized they couldn't.
Didn't realize they could.
Oh. All right. So let's start reconnecting some stuff, and let's see if we get a better charge amperage. We'll let it sit and charge for, like 2 or 3 minutes, and once it's been fully plugged in, and see if we get any change in anything. Now we don't need the speakers plugged in for this to do the job. Oh, this ribbon cable is always the worst. I always forget about this ribbon cable. I hate it.
Oh, so that one's getting problems last time?
No, not necessarily. The one I really had problems with last time is the one I really can't afford to fuck up this time.
Isn't that what happened last time you messed it up?
I messed something up. Yes, it sure did. Alright, there we go. Okay, and let's get this one in. I'm going to use the... Oh, I understand, DJ Russ. I promise you I've done this quite a number of times. It's totally fine.
So one day you
I've never really broken anything, all right? Like, never really broken anything.
nothing I
Like, there's been accusations of things that have happened, but I mean, come on. We've all been accused.
You know, like, you know that picture that I did it? Yep.
Lies and propaganda. There's no proof of any of that. Okay, there we go. That's the one scary part. That part right there can be very scary. Okay. That should be enough. Let me put this speaker wire back in just so it's not touching anything else. There we go. Okay. There we go. Exactly. Allegedly. Allegedly. Okay. So now that I've got everything else plugged back in. Okay, so yeah, we're already getting more amp draw just by having everything plugged in. I'm pretty sure this thing is stone cold dead. Yep, and as you can see, well, you could see. Charging indicator is on. So we are golden. It is just stone cold dead. But charging indicator is for sure there. So we are good. No M92 replacement needed, which means the customer does not have to pay for an M92 replacement. So that is beautiful. Always love to save the customer money when I can. All right, let's put this thing back together and let's get down to the real reason that everybody showed up tonight, shall we? Bring in the dancing lobsters. Oh, I gotta put the fan back in for that one. Never mind. All right. Charge indicator is a beautiful thing. That's what we like to see. So we're going to put this baby back together, and then we are moving right into the Switch 2. We are not wasting any time. Thank you, everybody, for being so friggin' patient while I get this customer work done. Customer work is what allows me to spend frivolous money on Switch 2s that I will then write off as a business expense.
And then never use again.
Well, I mean, my kids will. So
You're right. I'm going to play this tomorrow.
Okay.
Finna test out Fortnite on it. Mario Party on 120 FPS on 1440p. Yo, Mario Party in 4K graphics.
It's going to be wild.
You're gonna see the stars pop out of the screens. Wait, didn't it come with Mario Kart?
Yeah, the new one.
Oh, I'm thinking about Mario Kart.
There's one more black screw, and I never remember where it goes. I feel like it goes there, but I think I'm wrong.
Why does it look like blubbering in your screen?
It's terrible. All right, I'm going to put together some other stuff and see if I'm right on my thinking on that. I'm going to keep that other black screw handy for now.
So, sir, I'm letting you know I have not played actual pickleball in like 2 years.
Okay.
So I don't think I remember some rules.
That's fine. I mean, we can just work out or fucking. We can still go play pickleball. It don't matter. My company owns the place.
It's my company owns the place.
We can do whatever the hell we want.
My company owns a pickleball on track. It can only bounce one time, right?
No, it has to bounce once.
So yeah, it has to.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, otherwise, yes, you can't. You don't want it to bounce twice, so you've lost it one. Just like that.
And I just be playing with my friends. I don't even be keeping score.
No. I hate these ribbon cables so much.
Sir?
You?
I don't think Rachel's getting picked up.
No, she's not a huge fan. But you can put her in a bag. She likes bags.
Rachel, get in.
Get it.
Never mind, put back.
Yeah,
Get
that's
in.
fair.
We're carrying you around like you're a dog now. Top
Okay,
left in, bottom right up, next to the battery head of the black screws go.
Yep. I thought that the screw for this part right here went in there, but it did not. It goes right here. There we go. All right.
So you're not staying very hydrated.
It's because I'm bored. The hydration comes after the work.
Hydration.
Or during frustration.
When did you get to attack one?
Huh?
When did you get to?
That's a good question. I think, yeah, that one I got on there. I think I got that for Christmas from someone on Amanda's side of the family.
And then we got the children's test I still.
Well, I mean, that's yours forever now.
Yeah.
It was always going to be, but now especially.
Yeah, forever we'll stay up here. Who's wrong?
Yeah.
Why do we never use it?
What the hell am I going to use it for?
Get rid of the little flighter and far left near Wi-Fi.
Yeah. No, all the screws are now in place. I figured it out.
You
The
just
long
figured out
wolf
Blue's Clues. You just figured out Blue's Clues. Don't tell me what you saw. Get away from my shoes, Rachel.
Go.
Your cat's a foot fetish.
I mean, yeah. Alright, just about put it back together. Thanks again, everybody, for being real patient through this process.
I got my new drip.
Yeah.
New drip, guys. New drip with this.
Alright, there we go. There we go. Ah, you trick. Welcome, my friend. You missed an entire repair, and I had to struggle here with nobody to roast me for being stupid on some stuff. But you are here at last. You get to roast me while I open a console I've never touched before. You lovely, lovely human.
It's very I think my drip is dead.
Yes.
You can't even worse than blind dip having to do that watch the pizza. It's literally that and take off the screen on the back cover.
Oh, no. Oh, that's not good.
I'm sorry, what? He took off the front screen?
I mean, that's true. I know I don't have to take the screen off.
Mario Kart. You got this. You can put it back together.
Yeah, right. All right, there we are.
I need the water. I found her water. I love my water. I will tell you based on the rest of the okay.
Disgusting.
It's a human, it's a bodily function, maybe disgusting. That was a nice communicated lie.
It was. Oh, there it is. I knew I was missing one. There's always one, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. SD card reader. Oh, God. Oh, no. Well, you know what?
What?
We all got to learn somehow, right?
What?
What happened?
The heat.
It's like, yeah, the screws don't make the screen wrong. You're going to take off the rail stickers, which had screws.
Yeah. So, In full transparency, I did look up a video on somebody who did it properly beforehand because this was an expensive console. And though it is a tax write-off, my children do want to play with it. So, I had to go into it with at least some modicum of understanding. All right. Let's get these ones back in.
No, if you want a Wii.
What?
A Wii.
The hell you want a Wii?
Esports.
Archer has a Wii U in his room.
For
Yeah.
Wii Sports. Wii bowling. Wii tennis.
I did used to love me some Wii Sports. That was the stuff.
I think I have one. I just don't know if it works. Like, I literally have everything for it. I have like 7 controllers. Ultra high speed HDMI keyboard.
All right.
Do you know anything made it be on?
No, I didn't.
He said no, I didn't.
I swear I didn't.
Even Trick didn't catch that?
Well, Trick just got here.
Oh, Trick.
I'm almost positive I plugged that thing in. Yeah, the black and the white. Yeah, for sure. I absolutely put those on.
You want to make sure?
No, I'm 100% sure I put those on. Yeah, the black and white antennas were plugged in. Yes. Yeah, no, I'm 100% sure. Because if I take this thing apart, and those things are going to be, then those things are on there. But no, I'm 100% sure I did, because I had to move the black one into a certain position to get it plugged in, and then I had to use the tweezers on the white one to get that one pushed down, and then had to move it out of the way slightly to get the black screw that goes underneath the white antenna into place. Yes, they're both on, 100% sure.
Well, are they? Did he strikes again?
No. I refuse. I'm confident that I did it. I am very confident. But what I will do is we're going to let this charge for a bit, and we're going to turn it on, and we will make sure that it connects to Wi-Fi, and that the Joy-Cons connect on the sides, and then when I remove them, that they remain connected. We will do that. God damn it, Ace. No, I have Trick. It's bad enough with Trick in here. Now you coming in here breaking my fucking balls, all right, for something I know I did.
They can destroy your console if you make any unrecognized modifications. For real?
Huh?
They're saying that they can just like lock your console completely.
Yeah, that's always been the case. Yeah, that's how PS5 get IP banned.
But on a Switch?
Especially on a Switch. Nintendo's notorious for that stuff. Okay, there we go. And let's just double check real quick. Yeah, so we're still getting super low charge amps. It's at 0.11 milliamps now. So we're gonna let that charge off to the side for a little while.
You should talk.
Sorry, real quick, before I do that, let me make sure I put the SD drive back in. That's going to be a hard time right there. All right, so this will sit off to the side and charge a little while. My confidence is unshakable, okay? I was bred and born in the lies of Trick. Hey, Michael, welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to allow Tiny Technician behind me to do the actual unboxing of stuff. When it comes time to repairs, obviously I'm going to touch all of that because he cannot be legally held responsible. I can't. So, all right, I'm going to let him get the unboxing going and all that stuff. So bear with me. Let him have a seat. Ugh.
I can tell the seat's gonna be warm.
Oh, hell yeah, it's going to be warm.
Okay, guys. What's up, guys? Gonna go down cam. Okay. Big box.
You can lift the down cam up slightly. Yeah, that's what you got. There you go. Look, there it's.
Okay, guys, ready for the holy unboxing?
Make sure if there's any digital download code or anything like that, do not put it on YouTube.
I don't see anything. Okay. Look around. Okay, guys. So,
No, it did not. Thank God.
what? Okay, guys. Got the beautiful. This thing is huge.
Yeah, I mean, compare it to the other one. You can hold them side by side.
So old one, new one.
Yeah, much bigger display.
Check my packaging or no?
Hmm?
This feels like a tablet.
Yeah, it's heavy as hell.
Or am I putting this just off to the side?
Yeah, just off to the side for now.
Okay.
On the
keyboard. No?
Yeah, I don't care. There might be hotkeys or something. Just put it on top of the other switch for now. Anyway.
It literally feels like a tablet. I see something. So we got the blue controller, guys.
The new magnetic Joy-Cons.
Magnetic.
Magnetic.
That's cool.
They don't slide in and lock in anymore. Now they magnetize in. But that will come with its own risks.
This isn't even red. This is like peach.
It's like an orange, reddish peach.
You got a peach controller?
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Oh, that's cool.
So that is the full. It looks like a Steam Deck.
Hey,
It's just thinner.
Get the back. Can't forget the back. Okay.
Beautiful.
Next thing. Wait. There's something in here, so I'm gonna save that for. That's health and safety. HDMI cable. Don't really care. Wrist straps.
Very important. Gotta have the wrist straps. Timbo, welcome, buddy. Welcome.
Ready? Yep, ready. Looks basically the same as the other one, just magnetic.
Yep. That's excellent that it comes with it, though.
That's cool though. Like, look at the colors on the
Yeah.
inside. Wait, the color changed colors. Like, it changes colors.
Well, I think we have a black light on, so it might be doing it with a black light.
It was.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool though. Okay.
What are the odds? I mean, I've heard stories that people have had stick drifts straight out of the box, so who knows?
We got the Type-C Lightning from Nintendo
Yep.
Lightning cable.
That is the most important thing. Make sure you have the proper charger for these.
So, we got the
Teardown, yep, full teardown.
just a big brick. We got the what did it say? Wait, yes. Did it say 100 to 200 volts?
No, it's amperage.
And
Yeah, you should see 12V or 20, 15V, 20.
5, 9, 15, 20.
So it goes up to 20.
We got a 20 volt,
20 volt charger.
20 volt charger. It's crazy. What's this last thing in here? I'm guessing that's the deck.
Probably the deck, yeah.
This is surprisingly very like. That's low. That's way cooler than the other one.
Yeah, I like the sleek design of that.
You got the
Oval
fans.
shape.
Yeah, we got the fans on the under, the USBs on the side. Oh, you nasty!
Oh,
You just ripped them. You so nasty.
oh, it's so necessary.
Okay, anything else? Doesn't look like it. Wait. You gotta get it in here. Hello? I think it's in.
Yep.
And then that's what it looks like in the thing. In the ting. Put up. Oh yeah, to fight repairs. Yeah.
I mean, they might have. From what I saw of the motherboard, they definitely made some changes as far as like tracing where certain lines go and stuff.
The first ever power on if it's charged.
It'll have some charge to it. It always has a little. Beautiful.
Yeah, we're gonna do that off stream. Set that up off stream.
Yep.
And I believe that should be everything. So this comes back to you now, sir.
Much obliged.
Back to Big
I'm
Tim.
confused where this digital download is for.
Probably on the
Oh,
console.
it might be on the Switch itself. Yeah.
Because if you read the front of the box, full game download. Yeah, it's included on the system.
Okay, perfect. Don't worry about that. Excellent. All right. Thank you, Tiny Technician,
You are welcome.
for the display.
And the finger smudges.
And the finger smudges. That's fine. I'm not worried about that. All right. Now let's have the real fun and tear it apart, violate the warranty, and piss Nintendo off, shall we?
Sure.
All right. So, first of all, just the feel of this thing is amazing. Oh, they are. They absolutely are. And mine. My skin is super oily, so I smudge everything. It's a nightmare. We're going to take these off. I said we're going to take these off. Is there a release? Ah, there is a release. Okay. Okay. And then just for clarification while I'm tearing this apart, we now have 0.49 amps, so half an amp of charging. So we are good. Right. And so to release them, in case you don't know, this back button right here releases it. So it's not just magnetic. Okay. So The first thing I noticed when I saw the design for the Switch 2 is obviously these new magnetic clips that hold in the Joy-Cons. I feel like these things are going to be... I'm going to start getting repairs on these so quickly for people breaking them. Because, like, even just connecting this right here, I'm not going to bend it a whole lot, but you can see... Hang on. Like, it flexes. There is movement there. For sure, these things right here are going to be a problem. So I'm going to have to stock up on these things because I know these are going to break 100%. All right. Now, I know from watching the videos that these stickers, yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, it's in there pretty stiffly, but yeah, kids are going to throw these things around. They're going to try and rip off the Joy-Cons, and these things are going to break big time. That's going to be a repair I'm going to have to learn.
What, the magnetic strips?
These right here, these little connectors right here. Yeah, those things are going to break 100%.
Also, sir, show cord hand button. Looks flimsy.
All right, so I know these stickers are a real pain to deal with.
Watch you break it right now.
I might.
I'd cry. I would really cry.
So this is like the only place where you can really get a hold of one is directly underneath that port. Yeah, I knew this sticker was going to be the worst part of it by far. So I am trying to eliminate that problem now. Well, I say the worst part of it. I know the ribbon cables are always the worst part of it. There we go. All right, there we are. Let's put these stickers somewhere safe because they do have to go back on. All right. Nope. There we go. The other switch turned on. So that battery was indeed dead. There we go. All right, here we are. Okay, so now that those stickers have been removed, there are 2 screws that need to be removed. Where the hell did I put my screwdriver? Sorry, just a moment. Screwdriver lost. Screwdriver is lost. Is the screwdriver on the bed over there? Oh boy. Not a great way to start here. It's a bad omen, man.
Screwdriver.
Yeah, screwdriver is misplaced. I grabbed it off the bed. I thought. I'm trying to see where the hell I put the thing. Oh. Sorry, just a moment. Screwdriver's misplaced. Oh, here it is. It's on the box. I found it. Yeah. All right. So, well, they improved the speaker big time on this thing. Look at the size of these speakers. Right here. Those are huge. Still standard Type C. And we still got one. Oh, there's 2 charging ports. Hell yeah. You got a charging port up here. And another one down here. Now, my understanding is that they are not the same charging port, nor is it the same charging port as the OLED, which means we don't have charging ports for them right now. So, for those of you watching that have them, that don't do repairs, don't break these, unless you're going to send them to Nintendo, and then in that case, go deal with Nintendo. I can't send this to Nintendo because I'm voiding every part of this warranty.
What are we not breaking? Not breaking.
Oh, well, okay, so they are interchangeable between the two, but you can't use the ones from the OLED. Okay, got it. All right, so let's take these screws out.
Segment.
The adhesive stuck on the. The adhesive is actually stuck on the console. Okay, let me try and get this adhesive at least mostly back into place. Does he really? Man, I'll tell you, Wilfred's on his game, man. I'm just concerned that some of these companies are going to be saying that the OLED ports work with it. Sorry, guys. Fixing glue. Or tape, whatever the hell this is. Okay, there we go. Sorry, adhesive was stuck.
Sorry. Actually, something.
Why are we just walking around with that in a bag? Like,
There we go. So what I'd like to do, as I'm tearing this down, what I'd like to do is at least try to identify some of the circuitry on this, because I know it looks way different from what it used to. Okay, there we go. And we'll take out this top screw as well, because we're smart. Okay. Now I know that this lifts up for the kickstand. And yep, just like I thought, there are two little Y screws right here. Right. Y screw and Y screw. All right, the Y screws are slightly shorter, and I think that's it. I think that's all the screws. Oh, nice. Okay, excellent. First of all, ProTech, welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome. I have not looked for these ports, so if they're actually available already, that's fantastic, man. That is amazing. Looks like I'll need to be ordering some. However, question. Have these been released yet? Has anybody gotten their hands on replacement parts for this? Because that's going to be the part that breaks more often than not. I already see it coming. Okay. I'll be interested to see how quickly it takes for those things to come out, because I know for a fact that those things are going to break. All right, there we go.
you got gone. Yeah.
Where's my metal? There we go. Perfect. Pops right off. There we go.
Let's see.
Let's move that off to the side. All right, and here we have it. So let me move down a little further here. Move this bright ass light out of the way. Hang on, let me swap this. There's just no happiness to be found here. All right. So, for those of you who haven't seen it already, this is obviously a much, much different setup. Now, I do not 100% remember how to remove everything on this. I know that this and this are part of these antenna assemblies, and that you can just disconnect them without having to actually remove all this tape. So I think we're going to do that first.
How's your phone before? That was me.
Oh, okay.
Did any notifications? No.
Hmm.
You know one thing that the phone actually got a message notification at 10:36.
That's probably from D&D group chat.
And when it did a message at 10:14, you got somebody that had this group IG. Since when?
I've been at it.
You don't follow me? I see how it is. I see how it is.
Ain't nothing to see how it is.
Okay, a follower is a follower.
All right, fair enough. Oh, there's another screw over here. I missed that. Okay, so those longer ones go over there. Okay, there we go. There's another screw right here. The screw does not want to remove itself. That's fine. No big deal. Okay, good. All right, I'm just trying to find all the ones that are keeping this thing down. All right, got a screw right here. That screw does not want to come out. Just make sure I'm using my Phillips and not my Y-tip. Yep, this is definitely my Phillips head. All right. There we go. Let's try this again. Yep, that screw does not want to come out at all. All right. We're going to take a look at that screw and find out why. Did it come stripped from the factory? Because that should not be stuck. Unbelievable.
What? What happened?
The screw is stripped.
Say you swear.
I swear.
Brand new console and the screw stripped. How badly stripped?
It must have already been at least partially stripped because ain't no fucking way.
It's coming out. You're that season. Hello.
Hello.
Like you sounded like you know, like when you go to the playground and you talk through those like big microphone things.
All right. Well, our teardown might be ending here, folks, because that screw is demolished. And I can't take it any further without taking that screw out. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, sorry. Down camera's all fucked up. So, we have ourselves a problem. Yeah, because that screw is demolished. I mean, there's nothing I can do with it. I mean, honestly, I might, dude, because that's insane. Did I already break a warranty seal somewhere? I don't think I did.
You did. All the warranty seals.
Yeah, I can't go any further with this. That screw is fucked.
You should like let me game.
That sucks. Well, I apologize, guys. I really wanted to get this fully stripped down and take a look at the board because the board looks super interesting. They did a lot of changes to it, but that I can't go any further with that screw. This thing is too new for me to do anything with it. I can't risk it. If I have a Dremel, I mean, I have. See, that's the thing. I have a Dremel. I have a grinding pen that would work as a Dremel in that case.
Why don't you get a
But
rubber band?
this thing that doesn't work. That's bullshit. But this is brand new, and I again, this isn't just for me. Like, this is a family thing, and I really can't risk it. That's disappointing. That's really fucking disappointing. Okay. I'm going to look up better solutions. The rubber band doesn't work. It's a lie. Don't believe anything they ever said about a rubber band. It's complete bullshit.
What if it does work?
It doesn't. I've tried it. It does not work.
What if it just was too badly stripped the one time?
I mean, that thing has a hole in it. It is circular.
I can't see.
Well, I know. That's because I haven't put it on the microscope yet. Oh, yeah. I got to. Sorry, microscope died.
Again?
I touched the cord.
Again?
I gently brushed against it.
With your tip. Oh, yeah, no, that's
Yeah, it's dead. I mean, there's nothing I can do with that.
grind it out. Get a grinder.
All right, I'm gonna try a little bit more. Again, I'm just risk averse when it comes to my own stuff, especially since it's brand new and nobody in my family has used it yet. So. I don't know if I even have a rubber band. I'm gonna be 100% with you. I don't think I have one. Grab me my toolbox over there.
Okay. I don't see that rubber band in here, so.
No, I know there's not a rubber band, but I might have the next size Phillips head up. I do. All right, I'm gonna try and go a screw size up and see if I can get the last grips of that fucking.
No, you need water. You need water. I do not need water. I've drinking enough water. I think 10 cups.
Yeah, no, it's just gone. Yeah, I don't have any rubber bands. Like, I don't have anything.
I must scour for a rubber band.
Let me see if I can find my grinding pen. Like, there's no way that I can't believe they fucking cross-threaded a screw brand new.
I mean, Strick doesn't have to end here. Kind of destination, not a fair job. What'd you say?
Charge your phone. Charge your phone. So fat. Right? Look how fat.
Yeah, it's beyond strict.
Rachel didn't like that. Rachel, did you like that?
It is stripped to all hell.
Oh. Is it what?
I'm trying to come in with a flathead. I used my Dremel to kind of bore down into the hole a little bit.
Mix it with some water. What, lemon water? Lemon water is amazing. Very good for you, too.
You get a smaller one.
Fire.
Okay. Yeah, you're not wrong there. Again, this is still meant to be used as a family console, so I can't go super hard on it. All right, let me try and drill it out a little bit more. Hang on. God damn it, Trick.
Like Trick said, who cares about your family? Trick, listen here, sir. Yeah, what she said. I was going to say something very, very not stream friendly. I was going to pull. Money's off. $20.
Okay. Let's try this again. I don't know if I have side cutters that are quite small enough for that. This is also the smallest flathead I have.
Repair.
Yeah, look at that. I'm already denting the fucking metal. Just trying to grab this goddamn thing.
I'll breathe in here.
Yeah, see, these are like the smallest cutters I have.
You should have heard my one earlier. No, like it was bad. Who cares? Sir, what's your Twitch? Roy's Repairs for myself?
Just Roy's Repair.
Roy's Repair. R-O-Y.
S.
R-E-P-A.
No.
I-R.
R-O-Y-S.
R-O-Y-S.
Yeah, this is a problem, guys. This is quite a problem.
Fast. Out. Yes, you did. You spelled repairs. That's not how you spell repairs.
It's just repair. No S.
Repaired.
Yeah, no, it's not squeezing is the problem, my friend. It's not gripping.
There you go. But it's with the S.
You guys are making a lot of awful suggestions for me to just completely destroy this thing.
It's a $550 console.
All right, so
Sure. Yeah.
all right, just a moment, okay? Let me breathe for a second here. This strip screw is a problem.
Yeah.
I know, I know. Trust me, I want y'all to see the beautiful motherboard. And trust me, that's the whole fucking point of this thing. Also, pay no mind to all the scratches and stuff. I had to work in the garden, and
He's just emo.
it was a really sad day. All right, no, we don't joke about that. We don't joke about self harm here. This was from thorn bushes. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
You want a Hollywood red?
Yes,
I can't.
yes, we sent her the Zen.
Names.
Call it. I will degrade this Nintendo Switch 2 into submission. God damn it.
Sega knows what Nintendo don't.
Okay.
Nintendo.
Okay.
Holy, what did you do to that?
I might have to just clip this whole fucking part off.
How about we don't do that?
But I've already come so far.
Yeah, but like, what if it doesn't work the same?
Yeah, and well, I mean, it's just true, but
What if it's one screw messes up? Treat it like a rusty screw. Screw it, use a torch heat. Rusty screw. Use a torch, heat it up, glowing, then get a hammer and smack it.
man, look, I can't treat this.
He put his hair to a ponytail and his business.
That's right, exactly. We're gonna get this goddamn thing.
I think you gotta rebuild the APU, my boy.
This doesn't have an APU.
Yes, it does. Why are you lying?
Okay. All right.
Rebuild the CPU chip. You gotta rebuild the GPU, my boy. She didn't. I thought you had your solder gun out. What are we solder?
Well, and that could have been an option, except it's not.
I'm just here to see if I can destroy this thing.
God damn it.
It's very messed up trick. We did. You voided it.
Yeah, no, I know the warranty's already void, but I mean, I'm hoping with the documentation of the video, maybe they'll make an exception. Unfortunately, I don't have the followers or the pull to, pull something like
Buy a new one.
like the Coder or Tronics Fix or something like that, where they, grant an exception to the warranty because they don't want to look bad on, YouTube and things like that. I don't have that kind of power, but this is a problem, man, because there's no way that thing came cross-threaded, like, because that's the only explanation. It came cross-threaded.
Can you click it where the hump is?
Maybe. Yeah, I might could.
You might could.
I might could.
No exceptions here.
Yeah, exactly. No exceptions here. We ain't them guys. Holy shit, that magnet is strong.
What magnet?
The magnet that's currently trying to steal my clippers. hang on. Let me reverse this real quick. I'm gonna put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
Plastic nipple to the right.
Yeah, I can't get the clip under there is the problem.
Talk about nipples now?
My clippers aren't that thin to get in there. Like, even just trying to get right here, I mean, you can see the size of these things. They are not tiny. Plus, there's a ribbon cable right there and so I got this magnet right here, and that ribbon cable right there. Like, I just can't get my clippers underneath there. What I might can do is clip like right here.
What you make him do again?
All right, we're free.
You should clip it off.
Yep, it's clipped. We're free.
Oh, you did it so bad.
Yep. What's done is done. Look, I own the console anyway, all right? It's fine. All right. Hopefully there's nothing else cross-threaded, because if there is...
Watch everything else be cross-threaded. Or just munch.
I want to look y'all dead in the face. If there is another cross-threaded screw on this Switch 2, y'all can fuck off. All right? I'm looking you dead in your eyes right now. All of you can fuck off. I'm not clipping anything else. All right. It's fine. Yeah. Okay. Make sure I'm grabbing my Phillips head and not some other random screw.
Use one size larger Phillips.
Well, no, because this one is the same one I always use for Switches, and I know they didn't change the screw size because they all look the same. That one just had to be that had to be cross-threaded. That's the only thing I can think of. Nope, that one's See, that one tried to do it as well. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna listen to the people. I have the next size up here. This is a 00 instead of a 000. Before we get too far into this, I'm going to put it on microscope. Where's the script?
I played 4 races of Mario.
Yeah. See?
Exciting to be said.
All right, so this is with a PH00, okay? What I was using is a 000, so now that's pretty well in there. And it's just killing these screws.
Go one size up.
I did. That's what I did.
Do another one.
No.
Why not?
No. I'm not doing any more. There's no fucking way that a 000 doesn't work on this. Like, here. We'll come to a fresh screw, okay? Fresh.
Grip.
Hasn't been touched.
A fresh grip.
This is a 000 Phillips head, okay? Hang on. Let me make adjustments here. Okay. See, that is a 000 Phillips head. That is what I have been using on every single screw.
You can't really clip it out.
Okay, this one wants to come up.
Cut this one out too.
No, absolutely not. Okay. So this one turns just fine.
My girlfriend is in chat.
Bestie, thank you, Bestie. Bestie got my back.
Maybe put a text in chat and not even follow him. Like,
Okay, that's it.
so rude. Yeah, this is built on bullying.
Hey, Ren, thank you for the follow. No, the ones I always use for this are the triple zeros.
Channel is built on nothing but bullying.
Torcita. So this is a Philips double zero. Yeah, no, it's just killing these screws. All right,
No more.
no mas. I'm done.
Tiny technician HDMI report.
I don't have any HDMI port jobs.
Like on the random board.
No, it's already 11:30. I gotta be up.
30. We have to be up early tomorrow.
Okay. I sincerely apologize. No. We're taking the L on this one. I'm not putting any more damage into these screws. No, game bit won't work on this. Unfortunately, the screws are too far down into it. There's not enough head to catch. I sincerely apologize. I am thoroughly infuriated at these fucking screws that have basically ruined my stream because I was really excited to get this motherboard out and look for continuity on the charging circuit to find what charges goes where and shit like that. And now I have to find a way to undo these screws. So I think what I'm going to do at some point is I'm going to get some really strong adhesive and no, I'm not popping the metal. I'm not doing it. This is my personal console. It's staying in the family. I'm not doing any further damage to it. When I can afford to buy another one, we will revisit this. But I'm not putting any more damage into this. I'm just not. I love you guys. Genuinely, I do. I am so fucking sorry that this went the way that it did. But I'm not willing to risk putting any more damage into the board or this console than is already done. I'm just not willing to do it. Damn, that sucks. That really fucking sucks.
You finished in $530?
I'm beyond frustrated. I am aggravated beyond all hell that I could not get down to this motherboard and that I've lost 2 screws. My bestie got my back, y'all. She a real one. All right. Yes, no, I agree completely. The Macho Man flying elbow is the next step.
I got you.
That much I assure you.
Macho Man, Randy Savage, People's Elbow, John Cena 2.0.
I'm so frustrated. I'm beyond angry at this fucking console.
Wait, you gotta use the open sesame method. Open sesame.
Okay. I'm going to look further into this, and there's no way I'm going to get it warranted. I've already clipped the metal, so I'm not going any further into this. I do know that there are still some available local to me, so maybe what I'll do is I'll buy another one, and we'll tear it down maybe next week, and then maybe I'll do a giveaway on it or something. I can't swear to it, but that's probably going to be where I'll end up going with it. If I have to buy another one just to do a teardown, I'm at least going to give it to somebody who can use it. So I think that's what we'll do. Let me go around to some of the stores in my area. Let me find another one. and we'll take it from there. I sincerely apologize, guys. Genuinely, this is more frustrating than anything else I've dealt with as far as the new console goes. The PS5 Pro was a night and day difference compared to that garbage. Okay. Anyway, I'm done. I'm done rambling. I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Be sure to subscribe, like, leave me a comment telling me how shitty Nintendo is and how stupid I am for cutting the fucking metal piece over here. Whatever the case may be. We're going to figure it out. We'll figure it out by next week, and we'll have more shit to do. I will get this fucking figured out one way or the other. I love you guys. Have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for coming out and hanging out. I'm sorry it went bad, but we will get this fixed. We'll get it done. Have yourself a wonderful evening. Love you, love you.
Good night.
Good night.